Hello, this is NinjaBob and welcome back to my Trophy Town Survival Series. This is a Minecraft Let's Play on the PlayStation 3 and we are standing up in the visitor centre, the walkway above my Trophy Town. This bit you've possibly seen before. It's over the top of Bronze Boulevard and you can see the More Tools toolbox and the Monster Hunter and benchmarking and time to farm and getting wood and the cow tipper, and over there is taking inventory, the very first one, and down there is what's that down there? That one's time to mine, and just next door to it is getting an upgrade. There's my train station and my train track leading all the way back to my house back in that direction, and once again we are avoiding my house because the lag is just too bad, so I've just decided to start over here in Trophy Town so we can get on with things. We've also got Hot Topic down there, the Acquire Hardware store, bake bread, dispense with this, but at the moment we are working on that thing over there. You can see a big gaping hole in the side of it. That is our Diamonds Trophy Monument, which we've been working on over the last couple of episodes, and hopefully we are going to finish today. But I'm starting up here in today's video just to show you that I've extended this a little bit. Now, I've not had a chance to open up the Trophy Town Visitor Centre lately, which is a bit of a shame, but to be honest, I kind of avoid it because of the lag. I am trying to fix the lag situation back at my house, and we've got rid of a load of the signs, and we've got rid of some of the redstone, but it still seems quite bad at the moment. But hopefully soon at some point we'll be able to open up the Visitor Centre once again, and when you do get here, you'll be able to come a little bit further. I've built out the walkway a little bit further around so you can get even more of a view now. You can get over the top of the Hot Topic and over the top of Acquire Hardware, and you can see where we've levelled out the ground over here in preparation for more silver monuments to come in the future. But you can see a little bit more now. You can see the front of the Monster Hunter, for example, and you can see get a better view of the fancy fountain as well in the middle of Trophy Town. And just over here, you can see into the top of Dispense with This. You can also see into the top, and you can see my bed in the Hot Topic monument. So yeah, it's there's the delicious fish pond, and just down there you can see Daisy and Brian sitting in the corner waiting for yet more fish. Maybe we'll get round to feeding them today, but maybe not. So yeah, that's what we're up to. We are going to finish off, hopefully, building the Diamonds Monument today. But that's what this town is all about. If you haven't seen it before, it is a follow-on from my original series where we got all 29 of the PlayStation Network trophies on the PS3, and now we're building a monument to each one of them. I don't know how many we've done so far. The list is coming up on the screen now. I think we're up to like number 16 or something like that, but we are doing diamonds, and it's the first gold trophy I ever got. After we've done this gold trophy, we'll be going back to Silver Street to finish off some more of the silvers, but then it's onto the golds, and ultimately we'll be doing a platinum trophy monument as well. But we've got work to do today, so let's get on with that. Let's see if we can take a bit of a shortcut. I don't know. I don't use ender pearls very often. I don't get that much practice, but hopefully this is going to land us roughly on the roof. No, we overshot it completely. I'm a better throw than I realised I was. I could throw it further than I thought. One little thing that I've done in between videos, and I've not done a huge amount, to be honest, not on the building itself. I sort of tidied up the corners there, got a few of the blue bits in there that I missed last time, but mostly what I have done is try to add a bit of light, and I've added some light under the ground, and I think this is quite a cool effect actually. What I did was I dug down 4 blocks, I think it was, and then sunk some glowstone into the ground. But now our ice rink has this has some lighting underneath it. Now, I don't think it's enough to stop stuff from spawning completely, but as I mentioned before, I don't think we're actually going to have that much of a problem with stuff spawning here, because I don't think beasties can spawn on ice. But I want to get it lit up anyway, and what we're going to do today is we're going to finish off this corner, so that the building's finished and sort of closed up. But then what we're going to do is I'm going to try and work out a way of doing some sort of, I don't know, maybe a chandelier or something hanging down so that we can have glowstone in the middle of the building, which hopefully won't be too close to melt the ice that's dotted around the place, but hopefully will be enough to light it up a little bit. But the glowstone underneath definitely helps. We're definitely getting slightly more light than we were before, but like I say, not quite enough. I want it to be a bit more lit up. The real challenge, I think, to be honest, is how we're going to light up the outside of the building. I definitely want to light up the outside so that it looks nice from the outside. But I've no idea how to do that without melting all the ice that's built into the walls. There, we've got ourselves a little staircase there so we can get on with some work today. But first of all, we need to grab some of our materials. Now, we're primarily going to be using smooth stone again. That's what the vast majority of the building is made of smooth stone. Oh, not gravel. I don't want gravel. Let's get rid of that. Let's stick the dirt into there. But we also need some bits of, well, what's supposed to look like diamonds. So that's your cyan, your light blue, your ice block, blocks. Anything else, is it worth? I don't think we need any white. As it happens, I think we've run out of white by the looks of it, but I don't think we're going to need it anyhow. I think mostly what we want up here is stone and blue. So this is going to be quite tricky to do because obviously I can't see it. What I could do with is sort of having a separate screen or something over there looking down so that we can see this corner. But unlike the rest of this build where I've had the pixel art, I've been able to refer to the picture of a diamond block so that I know roughly what it looks like. But this is something I'm sort of making up here. I don't know exactly how this needs to look. What I know is I want it to look like it's sort of been dug away at and chipped away at from the outside with a giant pickaxe. And then it's sort of caved away in one corner, so there's basically a corner of this block missing. If that hopefully that's making sense. Hopefully, if not, it will make sense when we're done. Let's switch over to my Silk Touch pickaxe. I'm using Silk Touch so that when I make a mistake, I can grab the smooth stone, unless of course I drop it. In which case, the Silk Touch doesn't help us in the slightest. But yeah, I want it to look like it's been dug away at and it's sort of caved in, and so there'll be little bits of diamond sort of sticking out, emerging out of there, and then what we're going to also have is bits of stone and diamond sort of dotted around the place here. I'm not sure exactly where, but to make it look like this corner's been broken away. So let's see how we're going to do this. If we go around sort of like that, what I don't want is for it to look too sort of perfect. It needs to look a little bit jagged and a little bit I don't know, like it's been broken. I don't want it to look too smooth and deliberate. I want it to look sort of like it's sort of jagged away, like it's broken away, rather than being carved, which is what, in reality, this is more like what we're really doing is carving, isn't it? I guess if you were going to carve a statue, which is essentially what we're doing, you know, in some ways. But I don't want it to look like that. I want it to look like it's sort of been broken into, and that this is sort of, this jagged design is sort of, is how it's come out naturally, if there is such a thing. So let's work our way up. We're at the top already there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm mostly going to work in stone for the time being, and then afterwards I'll worry about getting the little dots of blue, which is obviously that's meant to be the diamond. So I'm going to drop those in afterwards, I think, to try and make them look as natural as possible. I think if we come out like that there and then maybe go up like that there, I think what I might do is I'm going to get a sort of rough layout done, and then we're going to sort of run off and get a bit of distance on it so that we can see it from a little way off and see how it's starting to shape up. Right, this is roughly where I want it to finish up top. So I guess round about there like that. I think it needs to come out a little quicker. Let's just go with this for the time. Let's go with this for the time being, and we're just, like I said, we're kind of making this up as we go along. And I did consider sort of trying this in sort of creative mode, but there's no point. I'm never going to be able to remember anything I do before. I think the best way to do this is we'll just make it up as we go along, and hopefully by the time we're done, it will look the part. I think it's starting to be fair. I think it's starting to look. It's certainly starting to look the way I thought it might. I just hope I hope it's going to look jagged enough and broken enough. I hope this isn't looking too smooth. I'm a bit worried about up there. It might look a little too smooth at the moment. Okay, let's carry on going from the bottom, because it's slightly tricky going from the top, because there's nothing for us to place against. But, oh, this is tricky building into it anyway, isn't it? Look at this, I keep falling down into these spaces. But this is the problem, I don't necessarily want it to go up one block at a time, so it's sort of, it'll make it look better as a design, but as a staircase it's terrible. If this was a staircase, I'd want it to go one block at a time so that I could climb up and down it. But I think it's one block at a time that's making it look smooth. So I'm sort of deliberately trying not to make it like that. So let's see. If we go, say, maybe up to there, like that. There we go. That's starting to tie up, isn't it? So if we go out like this here, maybe we're going to come back one there. And then I think at this point we'll go back. Yeah, that works for me. Let's try around here and see if we can make this look a little bit more rough. I think the way to make it look more rough is to have bits where it goes down where you'd expect it to go up. Do you know what I mean? Like there, you want it sort of go upwards towards the ceiling. But I think maybe if we don't do that, where on every occasion, if every now and then we just go down a bit or across a little bit where you're not expecting it to, I think that will make it look a little bit more. See, I think that's looking a bit smooth there. Oh, hold on, no, that works. I like that. If I can get in there maybe and place, I can't quite get there. I need to be able to get round to that side and place a block on the back of that one just there. There we go. Right, now if I place that one back where that was, Now I've got a little gap there opened up, which I wasn't expecting. Never mind. I'll see if I can fix that from the inside in just a second. So let's go across here. Yeah, okay, that works. If I go like that and like that, there we go. So we've got some little broken areas here, and it's generally speaking, it's all sort of caved down. Let's see if we can make our way up to the top of this thing. Oh, that's a point. We're going to get beasties spawning up here, aren't we, as well? See, I need to get light on the roof of this thing. This is the difficulty, because all these ice blocks, and it's roughly 4. You need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 away, maybe even 5 on some occasions, I've found, for it to not melt the ice. But that makes it almost impossible to put torches up here. It means I could probably put one, say, in this corner just about here. But then again, maybe not, because I don't know what's down the sides here. What's down the sides? We've got ice. There's ice just there. That could be a problem there. And what about around this side? Around this side, that's probably not a problem. And certainly around here, it's not a problem. So, but look, I now can't put one there. If I put one there, that one will almost certainly melt. So, I think I can get away with one there, though. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that should be okay. It might cause a problem with that one. But there you go. At least we've got a little bit of light up here, whereas we had none just now. So it's definitely an improvement. Right, let's have something to eat. Don't you just love the way Trophy Town looks at night? I love the way it lights up. That's why I want to get torches up, you see, because I think this looks great. When the world lights up like this with the flames in the background as well, I think it looks really, really cool. And that's why I need this diamond. I need this diamond building to shine in the night. I need it to be lit up as much as possible. But I think that's going to be quite tricky to do. I think it's going to be very tricky to do with these ice blocks. Starting to regret doing it in some ways, but I think the ice looks so cool though, especially from the inside. I think it looks so cool. Right, let's get a bit of distance. That's what I said I was going to do. I was going to get a bit of distance on this, and then see how it looks. Let's jump down this way and down this way. I hope we can do that without taking any damage. Oh, I tell you what, we will go over to our getting an upgrade viewing spot. This is what this was designed for, really, for just getting up and getting a nice high view of things. So let's go up here. This is the getting an upgrade pickaxe, and yeah, look at that. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's working really well. Now, I think that side, there's like a staircase there. I've accidentally built a perfect 2 wide staircase there. I think that looks not quite so good. So I need to fix that left-hand side. And I can see, look, no sooner have I walked away from it and a spider spawned on the roof. Let's see if we can take him out from here. Oh, no, a bit low, up a bit. See if we can take him down. No, a little bit more. Oh, now I can't see him. I have to jump. No, I've no idea. Right, we have to go down there and see if we killed that. Right, okay. It's looking good though. It's looking good. It's looking the part. You know what? I'm gonna nip down to my little basement area. I've added this. This is something I have done since the last episode. This little hole here. This leads down to the cave. There was a cave here originally, and it's still there. I want to keep it, but I've expanded this out a little bit so that I've actually got somewhere to sleep at night. So it saves us having to run around looking for a bed all the time, which is what we normally end up doing. So we can sleep through the night, and let's get back up onto that roof and see if we can finish this thing off. So we're going to fix that little. Well, I'm going to call it a staircase because I've sort of accidentally made a staircase down one side. But apart from that, I think that sort of jagged look was starting to look right. I think we just about got it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to go that way, am I? Obviously, I've closed it off. Oh, that's a point. Where was that bit that was open up? I accidentally left an open bit. There we go, just there. So if I get some dirt out now, I can jump, stack up to there. Let's start round about here and go up and up and up and up. Don't you think the floor looks cool? I'm really pleased with that floor. It's the first time I've come up and looked at it like that, but I think it looks wicked. Right, sorry, let's do this. I'm going to go like that. There we go. So that gives it even more depth from the outside. So that's looking much better. Just careful we don't break the ice. There we go. Right. I guess we don't need this staircase anymore. We're not going to be going up there anymore, so let's get rid of that dirt. Right, that's looking a bit better. Oh, it's really difficult. I'm slipping, sliding all over the place in here. Right, let's go back outside, and now we're going to have to make ourselves a bit of a staircase from here instead. Let's just have a quick check around, make sure there's no creepers coming along to ruin our day. No, nothing so far. So let's go from here. Yep, that'll do. If we go like that, and then we'll make ourselves a little staircase off the side of the building like so. Perfect. There we go. So we can make our way up. Be a little bit careful because that spider's going to be waiting for me. Yeah, look at this. See the staircase, clear as anything now. It's funny, isn't it? When I was there, I couldn't see that really. Oh, all gone, and all my arrows have gone as well. Never mind, never mind. Let's see if we can chip this away and try and make this look a little more rough and ready if we can. Oh, there we go. Lost me stone and I've fallen down. Luckily, the ice doesn't break when you fall on it. If that was a bit more realistic, I would have fallen through then, wouldn't I? I guess I should be a little more careful when digging straight down. I've heard that somewhere before. Is that... Someone said that before, haven't they? You shouldn't dig straight down and straight up. I'm not sure. I'm joking, of course. Everybody says it. Everybody says it. It's the first rule of Minecraft. Let's get rid of that one there, I reckon. And I think if I place one, say, there, then that's definitely got rid of that smooth bit. There's a bit here, which I guess is a bit... that's a bit too much. If I go, say, like that, and then maybe got rid of this one. Okay, that could work. If I get rid of that one like that. There we go. I've opened up a little gap. But if we pop a piece of stone in there... Okay, I think that's looking pretty rough now. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for it to look rough and broken, and I think it looks like that now. I think it's starting to look good. I think maybe there needs to be... Oh, okay, no, you know what? That can be... We'll call that a happy accident. I didn't mean to do that, but actually, that is the next step. We need to start placing in some bits of diamonds. We're breaking into this block because we're trying to get the diamonds out of it. So we need to put the diamonds in. So let's place one, say, there like that. There we go. This is looking good. I think maybe one there as well. Now I think a bit more ice as well, because I think the ice definitely looks best. I think if that goes there, and we put another cyan one there. As much as it's a pain, it is a pain, the ice, because of this light situation. But I think it does look the best. It does look cool. And I think, oh, actually, I'll tell you what, we'll stick a cyan in there. Right, let's go back and have a little look from a distance and see how this looks. Yeah, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I'm really pleased with that. There's one bit there that I want to get one block in, and I think it will look perfect. Let's see if we can get up this staircase properly this time without making an absolute hash of it. It's that gap just there, and I think that looks really good. But I think a second block maybe there. And I'm happy with that gap. That's fine. I reckon from a distance now, this is going to look the part. It's going to really look the part. Let's go back over to, say, here and have a little look. Yes. Yes, I love it. I don't love the dirt up the side. The dirt looks terrible. But apart from that, I think, from the outside at least, and in daylight, I think that looks pretty much spot on. Now, I've got a bit of a challenge with the lighting, and I am willing to listen to suggestions. If anybody's got any ideas of how I can get around this, how I can get around lighting this up without making it all melt, then please, 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 please let me know. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on lighting up the inside. We're running a little bit short of time for this video, but hopefully we can get this done before we are out of time completely. Did I bring any iron over to Trophy Town with me? That is the question. Let's go and have a look in this chest. I believe I did. Let's have a little look. Yes, I did. Okay, right. So I think at this point we need iron. We need glowstone. Possibly some glass blocks as well. Not too many, but... Oh, I have got... Was there white? Oh, no, I thought that was white. Well, it's not. It's light blue. Right, so what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to make myself some iron railings. I don't want to make too many because that's the mistake I normally make. You lean on the button to make loads and, yeah, you get... What do you get? You get 16 for every 6 pieces of iron. 16 is probably enough, actually, but I'm going to make a couple of extra spares, and any that I don't use, we can go and drop off at the Acquire Hardware store just to keep their stocks kept up. Right, so we're going to make ourselves a bit of a chandelier. And I guess that means I've got to work out where the middle is. This building is 16 by 16, but that includes the wall, so it's 14 on the inside. So if I come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then count back this way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In theory, that should be the middle. Let's have a little look. And it won't be exactly the middle. There'll be a central square. 1, 2. Okay, no, I've miscounted, but and I've fallen down. But fortunately, you can see from the pattern that I've done on the floor exactly where the middle should be. So let's work our way up. We don't need to go all the way. So let's go here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Right, where's our railings? So what we're going to do is we're going to come like this. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that will be the starting point for our chandelier. Is that the right term? I don't know if it is the right term actually, because I'm not gonna be doing all sort of fancy candles and torches all over the place. It's going to be more of a... Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. If I go like that and like that, well, I like the way they're going to like a cross pattern, but obviously as soon as you join them up, the cross pattern goes away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and place it there, but then I'm going to delete the one in between if I can get to it. I don't know if I can. I might have to stack up a little further. Hopefully this will make sense. Hold on. If I get rid of, I want to keep that one, but I want to get rid of that one there. Let's see if this works. There we go. So we got the square pattern, or the cross pattern I should say, and then in sort of diagonal pairs. So let's do the same again. We'll do that one and then get rid of the one above it. I can't quite. There we go. There we go. Right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Now, if we dig our way down a little bit, and then we should be able to hopefully place a little bit of glowstone. Now, where are we? We're only 4 down. Okay, that's not quite low enough yet. We need to come down slightly lower, I believe, before, otherwise the glowstone will still melt the ice directly above it. So let's go down and one more, and then we need to do the same trick again. We need to stack back up. Let's come over here so we can see what we're doing. Go up, 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 and then we need to try and get rid of the ones above. So that would be this one. Yep, like that. And if I've got the right one now, I need to get to the middle one of those 3. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Got it working. Right, and we get the glowstone in this. And we'll go 1 and 2. Actually, I don't know if I want a whole... I don't know if I want tons of glowstone. I think maybe just a couple would work. Actually, what about if we go glowstone and glowstone in the corners like that, and then maybe stick iron bars again in the corners like this, and then do the opposite underneath? Yeah, that could work. Right, let's go back down a bit and give ourselves a bit of room, like so and like so, and then do the opposite again with the iron bars, like so and like so. Now let's get our spoon out, dig our way back down, and go down to the floor and see how this is starting to look. A bit worried about breaking the ice on our way down here. Let's have a look and get rid of you and skate across the ice rink to the side. And yeah, I think that looks pretty cool actually. You know what, I think it could even afford to come down a little bit further. I reckon another couple of layers of that same design, and those blocks should be close enough to the middle and away from the walls and the ceiling enough to not do any harm to the ice. I'm going to quickly do that now. Now that we know exactly what we're doing, this is fairly straightforward. We just go railing and glowstone, and then we just do the opposite. Railing, glowstone, and glowstone. Okay, it might be a bit much now. I might have overdone it slightly, but I think it's worth a look at least. A step back, and no, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that looks really cool. And when nighttime comes, from the outside, it should be glowing nicely through those glass panes. Let's have a quick look. I don't suppose you'll be able to see in the daylight. No, you can't really, can you? But the next challenge is to work out how we're going to light this thing up from the outside. So for the time being, I am going to end the video. I'm going to end the episode now, but hopefully between now and the next episode, I'll have worked something out, or maybe one of my lovely subscribers will have worked something out and left a suggestion in the comments of what I can do to maybe light this place up without it all melting. But in the meantime, I hope you like the new build. Oh, I've fallen down my hole. I didn't mean to do that. I hope you like the new building, our new gold, our very first gold monument, which is for the Diamonds Trophy. I hope you like the way it's turned out. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the series. This is the 40th video, I believe, in our series. So Trophy Town is coming along quite nicely now. We're working our way through the list, and like I say, in the next episode we will be getting back to silvers. I believe the next one is the Enchantment Trophy. So yeah, not quite sure what we're going to do for that one yet, but again, got any suggestions, any comments, you let me know. Any ideas what we could do in the next build, or any of the other future builds, you let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!